Okay, so we're gonna go and put our quad section back in. I'm on a different mannequin holder now. Just one thing to remember is tighty righty, lefty loosey. So if you need to tighten your mannequin up because it's wiggling around too much, then you need to tighten it up here. If you over tighten it here though, chances are it'll fall off because the bottom also has a mechanism, and again, turn it to the right, it gets tighter, and turn it to the left, it gets looser. So you wanna make sure this is really tight in the bottom here, and then have some play on this one here. Okay, so we're gonna start off, we're gonna do our quad section again. So coming up from the nose, up to the crown, splitting it, and then coming back down to the middle of the head, doing our two ponies. And then we come up to the apex and the top of the head, and we come down and we split that into two sections. When I'm doing a curl and I'm putting it in a section again, I often won't turn it up really tight and put it on like that, just because it can leave a mark if there's a lot of humidity in the room, or just it sits over time, it'll leave a mark no matter what. Okay, so I'm starting here at the back, and I am going to drop down two sections. I always start at the back. Again, it's a system thing. I'll just move this so that you can see a little better. And the very first thing we're going to go over is doing a flat iron. So I know a lot of you guys do flat iron in your hair at home, and I see sometimes in the salon or in the school here when people will come in at lunch and do their hair, and they pick up big chunks and they run it through, run it through, run it through. You're over frying the top layer, okay, when you do it like that. What you want to do is you want to go through systematically and do each section at a time. When you spray your protector on, you want to be about 10 to 12 inches, so about 15 to 30 centimeters away. Give it a light spray, then you want to comb it through, okay, so that you get it all the way through to the ends. And then you're going to take your section. She's got pretty fine texture, so I can take a larger section. If you had someone who had natural curly hair, you'd want to take smaller sections. Something I'm not sure if you can see either, that my flat iron is on a hot pad. Your equipment always needs to be in a hot pad or into a holder. We never let it sit on there, and we never let it sit on the counter or on a towel. You can also see that I've done a proper station setup here so that I have all my tools sitting on the towel setup, so that they're clean and tucked away from everything else. Okay, so the flat iron, I've put in my protector, I've sprayed it, and I'm going to come through having about 1.5 centimeter sections, comb it through. I start at the root area and I slowly go down the hair shaft, starting at the root, all the way mid shaft and then to the ends. I call this the one swipe wonder. And if you do it slow, constantly moving in nice small sections, you don't have to keep going over and over it again, okay? So you take your section, come across, put a little of your protector on, comb it through, and do your one swipe wonder. Also, for the mannequin, I usually suggest it that it's at 340 degrees. We have different straighteners in here, and some of them have like a dial, and they're like go up to 25. So we'll have to just check on which straightener you have, but basically we're aiming for about 340 degrees for these mannequins. If you had someone with coarser texture and a natural curl in their hair, you definitely would want to go up. So I comb the section through. You never want to straighten hair that hasn't been combed first. Put my flat iron again at the root area, and I slowly move down the hair shaft to the ends until I'm done. One swipe wonder, and as you can see, the hair is nice and straight.